From a graceful dancing gorilla to a deadly zombie fox. This is Trending Tuesdays. Cheslin AXC wants to learn more about the giant sea creature recently found in Indonesia. Well, you know what? It just so happens it's one of the stories we'll talk about today. So, thanks a lot for that timely inquiry. And thanks to you and all our new subscribers. We appreciate that support, and cheers. Number 7. Heroic Hound. We recently ran an episode about animals in the armed forces, and this police dog would have fit right in. Casper is a K-9 officer in Palm Beach, Florida, who was along for the ride while police chased down a suspect before he crashed his vehicle. A shootout between deputies and the suspect ensued, during which Casper intercepted a bullet that was meant for his handler. A photo shows Casper laying on a hospital gurney as he received treatment for the wound. Now, the hero dog looks to be in rough shape, hooked up to an IV and wearing a bloody bandage, but the good news is that Casper was released and is said to be recovering well from surgery. Tattooed fish. Now, tattoos seem to be everywhere these days, most often on people, but some weird pictures of a blue marlin caught in the Philippines appeared to show the huge fish was covered in tattoos. When pictures of the 6.5-foot animal surfaced online last week, there was speculation that the impressive patterns were the result of alien activity, with many people suggesting the marlin itself was an ET. But while the elaborate extraterrestrial theories were entertaining, it was the fisherman himself who provided the actual reason for the critter's unusual appearance. The strange symbols actually came from a t-shirt the man had used to wrap the marlin. Experts say that the patterns were transferred to the fish's body through a chemical reaction between its slimy skin and the fabric print, giving it the appearance of tattoos. Ghostbuster Dinosaur. Now, in the original Ghostbusters movie from 1984, you know that the big bad was a demonic spirit called Zool. Well, now there's a dinosaur bearing that name as well. The impressive specimen was discovered in the Judith River Formation of Montana and dates back some 75 million years. Pictures of this new species of horned dinosaur show it has a rather demonic appearance to go along with that name, with a short, rounded snout and large horns. Experts say the armored dinosaur fossil is the most complete of its kind ever found in the US, and they were especially excited about the creature's spiked tail. It measures nearly 7 feet long and includes 13 vertebrae in the handle. The large mass constitutes the creature's bony club, and that tail section was likely used in combat. And researchers say the Zool fossil is important since its soft skin tissues were so well preserved in their original position. That excellent preservation enabled the ghost-busting scientists to come up with a rendition of dinosaur Zool's approximate appearance. Dancing gorilla. Maybe you've heard of dancing bears, but dancing apes? Well, not so much. Well, a gorilla named Kianda has been seen putting on some moves that many have described as ballet-like. The 15-year-old great ape has been putting on some great performances for visitors at the Paynton Zoo in Devon in the UK. Now, in the pictures, you can see how Kianda strikes some graceful poses as he seems to pirouette through the air of his enclosure. Another picture features the gorilla in a reflective position that some onlookers thought had a Shakespearean quality. Zoo staff says the big guy likes to accentuate his performances by throwing around tufts of grass while he busts his ballet moves, all to the greater enjoyment of onlookers. Now, even though Kianda is light on his feet, he still weighs more than 400 pounds, which would make him a bit too hefty to be hailed the next Baryshnikov. Mystery beast. The carcass of a beast measuring more than 49 feet washed ashore in Indonesia. Measuring several feet wide, the mysterious sea creature was discovered on the remote Seram Island. Locals initially mistook it for a boat. It looks immense compared to some onlookers who were standing in the water checking it out. Other pictures display what appears to be a grayish globular mass that's sitting in the water. The creature was thought to have been dead for about 3 days before being discovered. Experts still are not sure just what type of animal the carcass belonged to, but some guesses include it being a giant squid, possibly a whale. What do you think? Zombie fox. So if you follow Crypto Fun Friday, and if you don't, You should. Well, you know that the chupacabra will make an occasional appearance there. Here's a story that could almost serve as a real-life encounter with that legendary cryptid. The incident happened in Russia, where a man was attacked by a blood-soaked animal at his house as he tried to back away and shut the front door. He managed to capture footage of the beast with his mobile phone, and in some stills you can see how the reddish-furred animal does resemble a fox, and its face appears to be covered in blood, although it's unknown just whose blood that might be. It also appears to have a vacant, glassy-eyed look, and that becomes apparent in some scary close-ups where you can see the animal's eye and snout wedged in the doorway. The bloody animal finally gave up and moved on to other prey, but what do you think could have caused its aggressive behavior? Bottoms-up shark. Footage captured by a drone revealed the 25-foot carcass of a shark floating belly-side up on the shoreline of Cornwall in the UK. You can see the creature floating there in the water as an onlooker appears to be examining the scene, no doubt trying to figure out just what type of shark that might be. Marine experts tend to agree the animal was a basking shark, the largest fish known in British waters, and can reach lengths up to 40 feet. The whitish-gray coloration is caused by decomposition, which suggests the animal had already died prior to washing ashore. A search team is being dispatched to positively ID the impressive specimen, so we'll let you know.
This is Trending Tuesdays.